There would have been a UFO crash in Italy in 1933, and a UFO researcher claims that he has the proof of that.
Section 51.
Hi everyone, welcome on Section 51. This is DozGeek, and you are watching the channel UFO Section 51 on YouTube, the channel of people who are interested, who like to talk about the subject of UFOs or UAPs, as we call them now. This is the regular, the daily rendezvous of all these passionate people about this field of research. And this is a subject very trendy. This is a big trend nowadays for several months since last year, due for the reason that, or because of the different UFO videos that were successively revealed or released by official authorities, and especially US authorities, the US government and the Pentagon and the US Congress. And sometimes also we had some UFO videos that were leaked by some US military who witnesses something very strange during their career, and they wanted to share their own experience because somewhere they thought that there was something very strange happening in their life, and they thought that they had to tell the truth. They thought that it was legitimate to reveal all that to the public. But today we are going to talk about another thread, another subject about UFOs, and this one is about a UFO crash that allegedly happened in 1933 in Italy. And the UFO researcher claims that he has the proof of all that. Let's check this. Researcher provides what he says is proof of 1933 UFO crash in Italy. So just a little message. We have actually now, during the recording of this video, we have some storms, some big storms, a thunderstorm in the south of France, just above my head, and I'm not sure to go to the end of this video in the good conditions. Maybe there can be a cut in the video at any moment because of electricity cut or something like that. Or maybe I can be abducted by a UFO at any moment. I don't know. Because you know that UFOs can also be hidden in the clouds of a storm. No, I'm just joking, but this is really happening now. We have a very big thunderstorm above our heads, and I am very, very lucky for the moment to be recording this new video. So let's continue. It's an article published on July the 5th of 2023. Researcher Roberto Pinotti has presented what he believes is proof that a UFO crash occurred in Italy on June the 13th, 1933, 14 years before the Roswell incident.
Wow!
Last month, whistleblower David Grush, a veteran of the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, NGA, and the National Reconnaissance Office, NRO, came forward with claims that the United Government has retrieved and studied multiple UFOs of non-human origin and recovered alien bodies from crash sites. David Grush is very often cited in different articles during the last weeks. He is becoming a famous reference in the field of ufology for the moment. One of his most interesting claims is that the Vatican was involved in the United States' alleged secret UFO retrieval program's first ever mission. It's long been known that the regime of Italian dictator Benito Mussolini documented numerous UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena, or UFOs, and an internal memo from the Italian secret services includes crude drawings of the UAPs, Grush told News Nation. But you've got to know also that Benito Mussolini and the Italy during the World War II was one of the allies of the German forces and of the German army, and also in the German side, on the German side, Adolf Hitler was very interested by all these paranormal phenomena. He created some secret teams investigating in the existence of different artifacts through the world, because he was very passionate, very fond of all these subjects, paranormal activity, the unexplained field of the unexplained mysteries, and also the subject of UFOs. Because somewhere, if he could have found something very powerful in all this research, of course, it would have been represented a very new type of weapon, very powerful for his army, for the German army, for the Nazis. And that would have been a key for him in the World War II, in order to a way for him to win the war against the Allies. 1933 was the first recovery in Europe in Magenta, Italy. They recovered a partially intact vehicle, and the Italian government moved it to a secure airbase in Italy until around 1944 to 1945. The Pope back-channeled that and told the Americans what the Italians had, and we ended up scooping it. Following that revelation, Roberto Pinotti has now come forward and shared with DailyMail.com documents he claims are evidence of the June the 13th, 1933 crash. I and my colleague Alfredo Lissoni began investigating the story of the 1933 UFO crash in Lombardy in 1996, when we received some original secret documents about the case, he told DailyMail.com. Included in those documents is evidence that a secret department set up by Mussolini to study the UFO. They include 2 June 1933 telegrams in Italian, one demanding absolute silence over an alleged landing on national soil of unknown aircraft. Another, dated June 13th, threatens the immediate arrest and maximum penalties for any journalists reporting news of an aircraft of unknown nature and origin. Immediate recasting of any leads from the newspaper. Bering said news is ordered, the second telegram said. Both say they are by personal order of Il Duce Mussolini himself. Pinotti also received handwritten memos on a government agency letterhead dated August 22nd, 1936, which include a sketch and description of the UFO. The craft was reported by Daily Mail to have been a cylindrical aircraft with portholes on the sides and white and red lights. Again, we have a UFO sighting looking like a cylindrical aircraft. The evidence speaks for itself, and it shows that the first world leader who officially, although secretly, faced the UFO problem was not President Harry Truman with the Roswell incident in the United States, but Italy's Benito Mussolini, said Pinotti. Marco Negri, whose family has lived in northern Italy for over a century, backs up Pinotti and Gresci's claims. My great-great-grandfather Pietro, who at one point was head of the town's police force, told my father a story about the strange crash in 1933, since he was young, Marco said. It was a second-hand story told to me by my father when I was a child in the early 1990s, but it matches the story of the crash. I was told a strange metal plane with no wings crashed somewhere between Vergiate and Magenta. I was told there was a big censorship around this crash. The fascist secret police were sent to the surrounding cities to keep people silent about it. Negri as well as Pinotti both also claimed 2 bodies were found inside the downed craft. Of course, the US Department of Defense denies all of these claims. Can you imagine 2 bodies, 2 alien bodies, lying dead inside this downed craft, inside this cylindrical craft? And this is the end of the article. We already saw on this channel multiple sightings, multiple UFO crashes that happened in the past, and in the 1930s. Very often in the US, you have the Roswell incident, you have the Trinity incident, and other incidents. I invite you to check all these videos on the channel, they are still online. Some of them are always criticized. People, a lot of skeptics doubt about these incidents, and somewhere they are right to have some doubts, because it's very difficult to have some papers, some documents of these encounters, of these incidents from these times, because it was not like now in the 2023. They didn't have the same cameras, they didn't have the same tools. There was a lot of secret, a lot of censorship, and I imagine that if there is some documents, if there are some documents, they must be in very low quality and in black and white, and what is interesting in all that is that this researcher, Roberto Pinotti, is claiming now that he has the proof of the existence of this UFO crash in Italy in 1933. That's, once again, that's very interesting and very informative. I like it when you discover a new case of a UFO sighting or UFO crash in all the history of humanity on Earth. Because UFOs, this is not a recent phenomenon that happened just with internet, with the development of internet and with YouTube. No, the UFO phenomenon exists on Earth for thousands of years. And the reason for what people, there are still a lot of skeptical people about all these subjects, is that people only believe what they see, and they can't see, they can't believe just just sayings about what happened in the 19th century or the 18th centuries just on the basis of just texts or just simple words on a paper, an old paper, or maybe just low quality photographs. But when they have a video, a color HD video in front of their eyes, it's easier to convince the people that UFO really exist, and they regularly visit our planet. So guys, what do you think about this UFO crash, this UFO incident in Italy in 1933? Do we have people here in the UFO Section 51 community that who live in Italy? And do they have some ancestors, some people in their family who were there in these areas of Magenta or other areas in that time in 1933, in the 1930s, and who were witnesses or who heard about this story, this incredible story? In the same way, because we talk about the World War II and the time of the 1930s, in the other countries, and especially in the US, do you have some grandparents, grandfather, who was participating to the World War II and who witnessed a UFO crash or a UFO incident, a UFO encounter at some time somewhere in the world, maybe in the Pacific Ocean or in the Atlantic Ocean on the European field of the war? That would be very interesting to have that kind of testimony of information on the channel. So please guys, leave me your reactions, your comments just below the video. I want to know all this. I want to read your comments, your opinions about all this. This was DozGeek on Section 51. Keep your eyes open, keep watching at the sky. Take care of you, that's very important, of you and your family. Keep the smile always, and keep believe that we are not alone in the universe. Keep believe in the UFOs and maybe also the aliens. And waiting for the next video, I invite you to like, to share this video, to subscribe to the channel if you are not for the moment a subscriber. Please join our community. You will see that all the people here are very kind and they are very passionate, and they are very open-minded. They are open-minded to the discussion, to debate about all these subjects. And I will send you big kisses, and I will just leave you with the simple words: live long and prosper.